Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is achieved. The goal is to raise the consciousness to the next level. What would happen by raising the consciousness to the next level? You will become much better person. You will start focusing on all the better things that you can do in your life. I had a story of a person actually. There was a guy called Jonathan. Jonathan was having a lot of trouble in his life, and a kind of trouble which everyone would face. Like, he had financial troubles, his family was going through a tough time, his relationship was not working, and what else? I mean, he was completely depressed, his business was not doing well. All these things that are happening against him. You might have heard of many people facing the same story, or you might be going through one of the situations what Jonathan was going. What he did was he went across to meet one of his friends, and when he met his friend said, after listening to all the story, whatever has happened to Jonathan, he replied saying that, okay, you can easily solve this problem. All you need to do is change that everything is solved in your mind, and keep rethinking the same thing again. Whenever you feel depressed, just visualize that everything, the problem that are happening in your life has been resolved. And Jonathan was like, wow, this is this going to solve my problem? And then Jonathan's friend replied, no, this is not going to solve the problem, but it will release you from the depression and the sick moments that you're having right now. And once you get rid of depression and anxiety, you will have a clear mind, and with clear mind you will be able to focus on resolving the issue that you're facing right now. And when you visualize, your mind gets wired up, and it starts attracting those situations into your life, the situation that you want in your life, and it'll happen accordingly. Unknowingly, you as a person have attracted all the negative influences and negative things in your life, and which is why you're experiencing what you're experiencing right now. So he said, in order to change everything, you just need to change your thoughts, change visualizing what you would experience in your life, and it would change. So it appeared very simple to Jonathan. He saw this, and he was very happy, because for the first time he felt very confident that he'll be able to solve the problem. So he went on and resolved his problem, and then became a successful person in his life, financially, relationship wise, and health wise. And this guy wrote a book, and whatever I have shared with you now, the story is from this book called Power Pass. So if you want to know more about the story of Jonathan, then read this book called The Power Pass, and you will get the insights. It's really one of the wonderful book, but I have taught you in a nutshell what I learned from this book. And the key thing is applying what you have learned. If you don't apply what you have learned, you are not going to make any benefit out of it. Something, anything that you repeatedly tell yourself becomes your reality. So even if you don't believe in this, and if you keep telling your mind this is not going to work, that's true. You know what, it's not going to work. So you have to start believing that yes, that's when your mind will get wired up, and then you'll start thinking in the process the possibility of resolving all the problems that are there in your life. No matter whatever problem you have, just focus with this mental attitude, that because the most toughest work, the most difficult hard work is training your mind. When you train your mind, and you get to a level where you have the ability to do whatever you want with your mind, by focusing it, by redirecting it, and by giving orders to it, and having control over your mind, you have achieved success in life. Because once you have that level of thinking and wavelength, you are basically the person who can easily solve the problem. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for the time we have spent in this video. See you tomorrow with a wonderful one. Thank you guys. Bye bye.